Well, how's it going, everybody? I'm heading back over to Dayton, Tennessee, which is only like 45 minutes away from where I live, you know, right on the Chickamauga Lake. And I'm gonna do some kayaking again. I kayaked about a week ago in part of Chickamauga Lake. Well, this is a little bit different part. But today I am going with a guy and I'm gonna borrow his kayak, and it's different than my kayak. So I'm really excited to try it out, try something new out, and also kayak around, you know, and meet up with a guy that's been watching some of my videos, and he volunteered to let me borrow one of his kayaks. So we're gonna get over here in just a minute. We'll check it out, and I'm gonna have fun checking out this new kayak. I'm out here with Rob, and he's gonna let me borrow his pedal drive kayak. So I'm really excited. I get a lot of questions about what kind of kayak to use, and I've only used, you know, the one I have. So I'm gonna be trying this, it's a Old Town Predator. So it's kind of a windy day. We're gonna go out in this lake and maybe up a creek. So it's gonna be a great time to test this thing out. All right, let's drop this thing down in here. And locks into place.
There you go.
All right, rudder is down. That's going cool, checking out all this stuff. I'm trying to set up a camera here, and we're gonna pedal around and start finding some fish.
And you can stand too.
This thing feels super stable.
Yeah, you can stand. You won't tip this thing.
Oh, so let's we're gonna try to go up this creek here and explore. There's fish all over the place. Man, this thing really moves. Just barely start pedaling and I'm like just cruising. And it's very stable. We're gonna stand up one time. Oh my goodness. This is like twice as stable as my stand-up kayak. My goodness. So I can steer with my left hand, just turn the knob over here, and I can turn it back to where I want to go and just keep on pedaling. Yeah! Oh man, that's a good bass. I knew it was a good idea to come up in this creek. We're starting to find some life. He was right off that tree right there. I didn't bring my net. Forgot the net. I got it at my truck. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yes, I'll take that. A 3-inch zman swim bait. First fish of the day. Probably, it may be 2.5 pounds, at least 2 pounds. I'll take that guy. Oh, he's got some crawdad whiskers sticking out of his throat. So it's the first bass we've hit, and I finally was seeing some little fish come follow. Like there's finally life. About a 17-inch largemouth. Let me get one picture. All right, let me go ahead and put him back in there. Thank you, Mr. Bass. All right, go on. Ooh. There's one. Oh, yeah. Little largemouth, looks like. All right. We're starting to find a little bit of life. Yeah, like you said, I like quantity, and this is something that these little lures catch these little bass. Well, I don't mind catching them. Some people are like, oh, little guy. I'll take anything that wants to pull.
The more the merrier.
Yeah, a little largemouth. There's a fish. Right off that bank. Finally, there's nothing going on through this section. Oh yeah. Oh no, come on. That's not bad right there. I was getting kind of desperate here. Actually right in the middle of town, paddling through here. Just kept casting off this bank, and I just think, like, man, there's gotta be fish through there. Yeah, nothing for a while, and all of a sudden, nice little chunk. Nice little bass right there. Just see what this one weighs. 2.18. Getting the rocks. Let me get all the rocks here. And then I'll show you my another good quality bass right there. That's got a gut. He looks good and healthy. Almost 2.2 pounds. So I'm gonna put him back. I'm gonna show you what I'm using real quick. That way I can get, that way and people keep asking about it, so I want to kind of show this kind of stuff. All right, so I've been fishing out this kayak for less than 2 hours, close to 2 hours. Man, what a game changer. This thing is amazing. I've traveled so much further than I would have with my regular paddle one. I've casted 10 times, at least 10 times more than I would have with my paddle kayak. And the accuracy has been extremely better. It is so much more fishing you can do out of this thing and cover so much more water. If you're kayak fishing, which I kayak fish a little bit, and this right here makes it so much easier. I may have to think about getting one of these. I know they're kind of expensive, but man, they are huge, especially if you kayak fish a lot. I definitely guarantee you won't regret it. And I've just barely been on it. So I'm using a little 3-inch zman swim bait. I'm using a 1/20th ounce jig head on this one. It's a little bit lighter weight, but I'm throwing it on 10-pound braid, and I got an 8-pound, I think it's a fluorocarbon leader, just for like abrasion resistance. Medium light setup. So this right here is my just catching fish setup. Like I just want to catch fish. I'm not targeting big ones. Those couple 2-pounders was kind of surprising. I'm kind of targeting, thought there'd be a lot more smaller fish, but this right here is a great setup. This is what I'm using now. I use this setup a lot. I do have a couple heavier setups I might go to if I think I'm going to try and catch some bigger fish. But right now I'm just going to see if we can go any further up this creek and try to catch a few more. Oh, boom! To the same place. It's the second one off the bank right through here. Yeah. All of a sudden, I didn't catch nothing all the way up through here. Yeah, little swim bait. I'm still talking about the thing, and there's another one. That's really surprising. And you know what the funny thing is? The water temperature in this creek is 65 degrees. It was 70 in the lake. I would have thought it'd been a lot more active in the lake. Go up in the creek. Some good quality fishing here. Right in between these bridges and the roads. Man, this turned out to be a really good day. The water right here is 2 feet. I can see the bottom. About 2.5 feet. And these bass they're up in here pretty good. All right, and then when you do need to cross the log, make sure I get this part in here. There's a log going right here. Just pop that piece up and you can drift right over. I gotta knock this log out of the way, but drift right over, whatever you need to. It's real easy. Drop it right back into place. Lock it in. Oh, I had a hit. I saw the fish come up and get it. I think it was small though. Let's go back with a little swim bait. Let me turn around here. We've just paddled backwards. Get back over here. All right, see what that was. See if we can get this little fish. Yep, there he is. Nice. Man, that's another bonus for the paddle kayak. Dude, that's so much, it was so easy just to back pedal, get right back on this fish. Yeah, I saw that little guy come. I saw something come hit my wacky rig. I'm trying to wacky rig out. Followed back up, and dude, that guy's a thick fish. He's living pretty good. There's one. Thing came and smacked it. I don't know where he came from. Hold on there, buddy. Hold on. Yeah, I'll take it. There was a section behind me that there was like 5 or 6 bass, and I saw one that was huge, way up in shallow. I don't know what they were doing. I couldn't get them to hit at anything other than the one I lost. This guy, when he really hit it, he just came up and just swallowed it. Come on. Nice. Little 1 pound guy. This little minnow is getting it done. I keep switching to other lures and trying other things and go back to this and catch a fish. Oh, there we go. Got him. I saw that one come out. Easy, easy. Oh, there's another one behind it. There's another one. There's a bigger one, I think, that was right underneath it. I could barely see. I was reeling it in, and all of a sudden I saw this fish come up, and I just kind of barely paused my minnow. I saw him bite it and kind of just swim off with it. This is the smallest one today, I think, but it's been some good quality fish. Look at this, look at this. Hands free. It's the greatest thing in the world. Get my lure out and back pedal. Too easy. Yeah. Nice bass, nice bass. Ooh. Maybe the biggest one of the day. Under the kayak. No. They are fired up this afternoon. They weren't hitting like this morning. It's gotten warmer. It's about 12:30, 1 o'clock now. And they're hammering lures when they come over there. It's not even big as the biggest one today, but he fought way harder. That's another 2 pound bass. That's awesome, man. Oh man, that's another good solid fish. That guy was fighting and right off the bank, still coming. I'm working my way back out of this creek, and these fish have really gotten fired up, hitting good. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh! Well, that one didn't last. Too many jumps and he spit it out. Right off the grass over here. There we go. That's a good fish. That's a big fish. Oh, nice. Where you at? Hold on there. All right, come on. Goodness. All right, there we go. Just another good quality fish. This is right close to where I caught my 5 pounder a few weeks ago. That is at least a 2 pound. Good fish right there. Well, it's been a really good day. I don't know why I didn't think I was gonna catch many fish. I guess usually when I do think I'm gonna catch fish, I don't catch anything. Man, I've been using the same minnow. I've tried other things, and I just keep going back to this minnow because I keep catching fish on it now, and it's like, why even try something else? So I've kind of stuck with it here towards the end. And I'm using a medium light, 6'8" medium light rod, which if I was in like, a tournament or something like that, or if I was, fishing for money, you might want to go with the 7 foot medium, something a little bit heavier. But I've lost 2 fish that have come off, and I've hooked almost all of them because they're really just taking the lure. So you know, the little bit lighter action, I just like this rod setup. You know, it's fun for me to fish with, so that's the one I'm going with. It doesn't not necessarily the best one or anything like that, but it's the one I like. That's why I've been using it today. So we're probably just about done here. Man, I cannot tell you how awesome this kayak has been. I'll do a little bit more talking about it at the very end, but it's really opened up my eyes and just changed the way I think about it for sure. Well, let's end this video out. I'm gonna give you my closing final thoughts on trying that pedal drive kayak versus, for me, it's the first time ever using one, versus using a paddle kayak, just a normal paddle one. This is a stand-up kayak, so it's a 12-foot stand-up Sundolphin King Sport. And this is the only kayak I've ever had, and I've used a few other ones, but I've only really kayak fished for a couple years at the most. But the difference in using that kayak versus this one was amazing. It was so much better, so much easier for everything you want to do. I was trying to think of an analogy because I know a lot of friends that kayak and they kayak fish, and a lot of them I don't think I've ever used a pedal drive one either. Now this is a decent stand-up one, $700 or $800. You know, nothing real expensive, but just a solid one. The one I was on was about a $2,700 kayak, so obviously quality is different. But you know, 2000 and up, they make, you know, pedal drives. And the difference was, if a lot of y'all will probably understand this, think about driving a four-wheel drive truck or a mud truck or Jeep, something like that, that's made for the mud, or maybe an old farm truck or something like that, and you're driving it around. You know, it does great in the yard, but you want to drive it to the store or something like that, and you're like, well, I don't want to go too far. You gotta fight the steering, you know, it leans one way, the brakes don't work that great, you know, it roars or rumbles, and it maybe shakes when it goes fast. And then you get back in your regular daily driver and you take off and you're like, wow, cruise control, air conditioning, all this stuff works. That's the difference. It's just the comfort and ease. Just we went paddled around the lake there where we were at, and I wanted to go up this creek, you know, and I wanted to do it before on one of these kayaks, but I was like, it's a lot of paddling. So we were like, let's go up the creek. Boom, just start taking off. I'm paddling, paddle along, casting, paddle along, casting. And you steer with the little control over here, so if I want to turn the rudder, you know, go this way, turn it and cast. You know, I'm casting more, my accuracy is better. If I want to slow down, if I'm in the current, I can backpedal and go backwards or go forwards. You got so much more control, so much more casting you can do. You can travel a lot further, quicker. After that, after we did a couple places, we were like, well, there's a couple creeks that were coming to the lake. Let's go check them out. It was nothing. We just like, well, yeah, no big deal. Let's just pedal right over there and check them out. You know, easy to it. It's a lot easier than riding a bike. Yeah, I got a little bit tired paddling long ways. Then you could just cruise, but you can paddle slow, you can paddle fast, and it cuts right through the water. So some people are gonna say, well, just go get a boat, and I'm like, yeah, you can definitely buy a boat for $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, that range where those pedal drive ones are in. But sitting on that kayak, you're super comfortable. It's a comfortable seat. You're just relaxed. I could stand up in that thing twice as easy as I can stand up in this one. It's littler. It cuts through the water a little quicker. You don't have to have a motor on it, so you don't have to pay, you know, for a boat fee. So the advantages, I can see people saying, yeah, well, you know, you might as well spend that much money on a boat. Yeah, so if you're into kayaking and you do a lot of kayak fishing already, maybe do kayak tournaments, I can see how that will give you a huge advantage, especially if you're in lakes. If you're in shallow areas where you're dragging bottom a lot, you know, you can pop it right up. It pops right up easy, and then you can pedal it. I still had a paddle with me, so you can paddle around if you want to, but if you're like doing rivers and stuff, it might be easier to go with just a regular pedal drive. But if you're covering water, you can cover so much more water faster and cast faster. The only downside I saw was certain situations I'd be in an area where I want to make a tight turn, and I had to. But you can you know, keep a paddle with you. You can have it sitting on the side. You can pop it out and just use it for real tight turns. Other than that, it was so much more of an advantage to use it. So I kind of was really wanting to do this video, just going over the kayak and, you know, fishing a little bit. I ended up catching a lot more fish, but I really appreciate Rob letting me borrow his kayak. He's like, hey, I got two, you know, pedal drives. You want to try one out? And I was like, yeah, I would love to try one out. So hopefully this helps you out, and it definitely helps me out because I definitely want to buy one. I'm not right now. They do cost a little bit, but I do want to buy one in the future, and just because I know that there's a couple of little rivers and lakes where I'm like, I could explore so much more and cover so much more water, you know, and it'd be a lot easier to do. So hopefully this helped you out a little bit, and it definitely helped me out trying out that kayak. But thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. It's time to pick a winner for the giveaway that I did on a video a few days ago. I think it's been about a week, so I gave enough time. I got over 1,100 comments. I could not believe how many comments. Speaking of comments, I've been getting a lot more comments recently, so it's a little bit harder for me to keep up with everything. I've been getting behind. I try to read all the comments, reply to any questions and stuff. I try to put a lot of information in the description of the video also, so if you're looking for information, check there first. But all right, I'm doing the YouTube random comment selector. I got the video inserted and start. It's looking for someone. The winner is going to be Tom McFall. He said, the last thing I drove was a 2006 F-150. Nice solid truck right there. Tom McFall, you are the winner and the only winner. So I know a lot of people were wanting to, a lot of people out there are probably wanting to win. Over 1,000 comments. So one person's gonna get it, Tom. I just need to get your address so I can send it to you. I'm probably gonna send it direct from Amazon or something like that. So either email, I got my email in the description, and in Instagram. You can get me up either way. Thanks for all the support, and thanks for all the comments. I love seeing all the vehicles and everything people were saying, the four-wheelers and bicycles and tractors, lawnmowers, everything that was included. It was really cool. So I appreciate everybody watching, and Tom, let me get your info.